1. What are Fermi bubbles? No, this is not a rare digestive disorder. The bubbles are massive, mysterious structures that emanate from the Milky Way's center and extend roughly 20,000 light-years above and below the galactic plane. The strange phenomenon, first discovered in 2010, is made up of super-high-energy gamma-ray and X-ray emissions, invisible to the naked eye. Scientists have hypothesized that the gamma rays might be shock waves from stars being consumed by the massive black hole in the center of the galaxy. 2. Rectangular galaxy. Look, up in the sky, it's a rectangle. Earlier this year, astronomers spotted a celestial body, roughly 70 million light-years away, with an appearance that is unique in the visible universe. The galaxy, Leda 074886, is shaped more or less like a rectangle. While most galaxies are shaped like disks, three-dimensional ellipses or irregular blobs, this one seems to have a regular rectangle or diamond-shaped appearance. Some have speculated that the shape results from the collision of two spiral-shaped galaxies, but no one knows for now. 3. The Moon's magnetic field. One of the Moon's greatest mysteries, why only some parts of the crust seem to have a magnetic field, has intrigued astronomers for decades, even inspiring the buried mythical monolith in the novel and film 2001, A Space Odyssey. But some scientists finally think they may have an explanation. After using a computer model to analyze the Moon's crust, researchers believe the magnetism may be a relic of a 120-mile-wide asteroid that collided with the Moon's southern pole about 4.5 billion years ago, scattering magnetic material. Others, though, believe the magnetic field may be related to other smaller, more recent impacts. 4. Why do pulsars pulse? Pulsars are distant, rapidly spinning neutron stars that emit a beam of electromagnetic radiation at regular intervals, like a rotating lighthouse beam sweeping over a shoreline. Although the first one was discovered in 1967, scientists have for decades struggled to understand what causes these stars to pulse, and for that matter, what causes pulsars to occasionally stop pulsing. In 2008, though, when one pulsar suddenly shut off for 580 days, scientists' observations allowed them to determine that the on and off periods are somehow related to magnetic currents slowing down the star's spin. Astronomers are still at work trying to understand why these magnetic currents fluctuate in the first place. 5. What is dark matter? Astrophysicists are currently trying to observe the effects of dark energy, which accounts for some 70% of the universe. But it's not the only dark stuff in the cosmos. Roughly 25% of it is made up of an entirely separate material called dark matter. Completely invisible to telescopes and the human eye, it neither emits nor absorbs visible light or any form of electromagnetic radiation, but its gravitational effect is evident in the motions of galaxy clusters and individual stars. Although dark matter has proven extremely difficult to study, many scientists speculate that it might be composed of subatomic particles that are fundamentally different from those that create the matter we see around us. 9. How will the universe end? Warning, potential spoiler alert. We now believe the universe started with the Big Bang, but how will it end? Based on a number of factors, theorists conclude that the fate of the universe could take one of several wildly different forms. If the amount of dark energy is not enough to resist the compressing force of gravity, the entire universe could collapse into a singular point, a mirror image of the Big Bang, known as the Big Crunch. Recent findings, though, indicate a Big Crunch is less likely than a Big Chill, in which dark energy forces the universe into a slow, gradual expansion, and all that remains are burned-out stars and dead planets, hovering at temperatures barely above absolute zero. If enough dark energy is present to overwhelm all other forces, a Big Rip scenario could occur, in which all galaxies, stars, and even atoms are torn apart.